every single day. But it's not for everybody. It's just for people that understand the benefits of it.
So I
I
have
don't want to keep going.
You don't have to
I,
raise your hand.
okay. I just
This
like to
ain't,
be
this ain't
polite.
school.
So, so I have a question. So what I've learned, I've like I said, I've been watching for a while. Is what I've learned is people who are divorced or who are, I guess, having a bad life tend to be the loudest people in the room, and the people that are married tend to be, just off living their life, doing their thing. Uh, I've learned growing up that marriage is pretty much just more romanticized. It's pretty much what I saw on TV, what I hear people say. But I've come to understand that marriage is really work. So I would get my question would be, I
It's
guess, to
not
the
work.
married people, it's
It's
not
not
work.
work. Not for me.
Okay, so my
It's
question would be,
incredibly blissful.
when
It's
I
a
hear
relief.
people,
I love coming
Well,
home.
I would
well,
say
it.
this:
Oh,
when
go
I
ahead.
hear people say I've been together for, I don't know if y'all ever, it's a show, I forgot what it's called. There was a couple that been together for like 50 something years, 20 something years. When I hear, I say, man, that sounds amazing. That sounds dope. Whenever I see people who've been together for years, I say, man, that it seems like I want that. It's like, man, I want that, but it's like I'm afraid of putting. It seems like you're putting all your power in the hands of the woman, if that makes sense.
You
Like
do
at
that
any
anyway when
point,
you go to sleep next to a chick that you don't know.
that's why I
When you
don't
eat her
participate.
food that she cooked for you,
That's
I
why.
mean, here's my thing, though. You shouldn't even have to be worried about that sort of deal. By the time you find you a woman and you decide, you know what, I'm gonna make her my wife, you should already be past all that negative. You dig what I'm saying? That's when you taking the opportunity to say, you know what, I'm gonna give you that highest honor. I'm gonna bring you under my wing. You are my wife now. Essentially, you belong to me from that point on. So it's up to you to make sure that goes the right way. Now, granted, it's I said it earlier. That's why it's called a groom, a bride and groom, because you groom your wife to be
What if I
yours. You
need
dig what I'm
grooming?
saying?
What if
Hey,
I need
well
grooming?
then you don't try and get married until it's time, until you've gotten to that point where you can train up a woman. You
I
dig what
don't
I'm
think that
saying?
most people should look to get married. I think that you know who she is when she is. The problem a lot
I
of
can dig
times
it.
is y'all keep slotting women for the streets in the wife category. Every woman is not supposed to be a wife. Most women are not built for being wives. Y'all can't put them all in the same categories. And then y'all wonder why, oh my God, she did me dirty. She was doing you dirty when she met you. She was
I
doing you
got a
dirty
question.
the minute that she met you. Y'all got to
I got,
stop putting these chicks in the same category as wives. They not wives.
I got a question though. Okay, Anton, what if so? What if you sleep with a woman beforehand? Is she still not like a wife? Like, what if y'all already sleeping together? She ain't a wife no more.
How fast did you bust it down?
Shit, it don't take that long.
I know. So if you got it that quick, what you think you special?
Nah, hell no.
So what makes
I
her a
mean, you might
wife?
be.
If anybody can get it, what makes her any good?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. That's why I'm asking. I'm like, is she not a wife material just because I? What if I hit it faster than a different nigga? Like,
So
it
you
ain't
think you special, right?
not really, but it's just like, maybe she like me more than the other nigga.
Family court is filled with niggas that thought that they were special.
I've heard dudes say that they believe that at some point, because they've had so much, sex or whatever, that they realize it ain't her, it's me. I'm just that dude.
Okay. Family court is filled with dudes that's that dude.
That's why I only got one.
Listen, I know y'all think y'all special. I know she told
I
you
don't.
was the greatest ever. She told you was
You were the best.
awesome,
I don't normally
and
do this.
you the best ever. She called you.
Yeah,
She made
I
you.
don't usually
She
do this.
she don't usually do it, but she did it the same night, and she took the whole load. I know. She told you that you were special. Let me help you to understand something. You're not special. Maybe special ed, but not special. You are not special. Trust me, you're not special, bro. She did it before you. Somebody taught her. She didn't just come up with that trick the night that she met you. She was
That's
grown.
that's
You're
facts.
not special, bro.
Well,
And I
She
just
ain't
want to
got no
insert.
gag
I just want
reflex.
to insert this
She ain't got
little.
no gag reflex. Her jaws ain't hurting. None
Oh
of that.
God.
Don't you know that a woman is not used to it, her jaws hurt? Because she not used to holding her jaws open, but her jaws ain't hurting. She just normal, no gag. She took the whole thing. She went and got you a listen. She went and got you a hot towel afterwards, and she went and got you a regular towel. And you thought that she wasn't taught that? You don't think she was taught that? She thought she was just innovative.
I would just like to add that there's nothing wrong with marriage requiring work and effort.
Correct.
So,
I agree.
I would agree.
I think it's something wrong with it. I think it's
well, I just no, I don't. I call Cat.
This is where me and Keri disagree.
Because I don't think that your marriage, you and Rita, so y'all would never say that you had to put in effort.
Effort and work is two different things. Work is something effort, you can put in effort. I'm putting in effort doing this live stream, but I'm enjoying it right now.
Okay, so then let me clarify. So when he says work, I'm thinking effort. So incognito, why don't you clarify? Did you mean you heard that it's a lot of work or a lot of effort?
People say it's a lot of work. They don't say it's effort. Listen,
yeah, but
effort in my opinion is, let me tell you the difference between effort. Effort is you coming to bed looking halfway decent, right? When you go out, you make yourself presentable. You go out and you actually are thoughtful about the type of lingerie that you put on. So that's effort. That's not work. That's not supposed to be. That's an enjoyable thing, as work. But you're not just showing up. You actually putting in effort. Work is something that you have to labor through, and you're not necessarily enjoying the process that you're doing it, but you're doing it hoping that you're gonna get some enjoyment out of it later. That's work.
And you're saying that neither you nor Rita would ever say that you put that into your relationship.
No, it is not. And as a matter of fact, I say it all the time. I say that the way that I established it from the very beginning, I said, listen, we're going to spend 98% of our time focused on the things that we like about each other.
Mm-hmm.
And 2% of the time saying whatever it is that we need to adjust. I don't spend my time focused on the things that I don't care about. When I get here, I'm looking to have a ball. I'm not looking at discussion. I'm not arguing with you.
So I get what you're saying. And I think what you did is y'all put in a buffer early on and quickly so that when you get into that type of a space, it's like we're not even going down that road. We're gonna focus on the 98%. And I commend y'all for that. That's what's up. I think though that it also doesn't necessarily mean that if you put work into your marriage that you're just miserable and every day is horrible, but it will require some level of intentional focus, some level of I gotta make, like, this is a priority over that, some level of sacrifice, some level of
Keri, when people say marriage is work,
like it, but
when people say marriage is work, they're translating that to mean that there's some hard times. It's hard being married sometimes. That's what they saying, that I got to endure through stuff that I don't like about this in order to keep it. It shouldn't be that. That's not what it's supposed to be.
Honestly, I agree with you. I agree with you, but I also think that this is where the whole, like, we sometimes talk about stuff with marriage, but then we get to that point of don't say anything becomes detrimental, because I think some people who say it mean what you're saying. But I think some people who say it, if they were challenged, they might get to the conclusion of, okay, I didn't mean it's a lot of work like I'm miserable. I meant it's a lot of work like I didn't feel like doing this, or it was tough when we didn't have money to do that. So I just hate that it sounds so representative of marriage altogether. Like,
it's not supposed to be that hard. The hardest part for me is she fucking trying to give me this peach cobbler, trying to feed me his peach cobbler right now. I ain't.
At 10:50 at night.
Are you supposed to argue?
I also believe that the response. I also believe that it may be
it's too late for sugar.
Of man versus woman. Like, I think that idea of work, hard, effort might look different than yours as a man. So I'm not saying Rita would say differently, but she might have a different perspective on what work and effort in a marriage is. Maybe. I don't know.
Listen, Rita chased me every single night. I be trying to get away because I am so overworked in the bedroom.
Oh my
That's
God.
a fact, though. That's
It's
a
your
fact, though.
As a
husband.
married man, I'm
No,
gonna
no,
tell you
seriously, she's
the way I
like
see it. For
she's
me,
like a serial
when I-
rapist. Honest to
Oh
God.
my God.
Honest to God.
Jesus.
Yes. And then I say, yo, I can't do it every single moment. And then she be like, I said, I'm gonna call the authorities. Honestly, I tell her I'm gonna call the authorities. That's the honest to God truth. Ask her. And then she say, I don't give a fuck. Well, she don't say fuck. She said, I don't care. They gonna laugh at you. You a man, you can't be raped. And so then she
Wait, what? A man can be raped.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't.
A man can. If a man is intoxicated on the bed and a woman
can't hear
is
you.
unzipped, that's rape. If he's intoxicated.
Not by their
Hella
wife.
girls done did that.
Okay,
Then if
not
that's
by
the
the wife.
case,
Okay, the wife is different.
Not by their wife.
okay, yeah, probably.
Ain't no in marriage when it comes to
No,
sex.
it's not.
Well, I don't know. Let me not say that because what if y'all not on good
I don't
terms?
get to say no.
see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all is
What? I don't get to say no.
So you can't say no. Never.
Do marriages
can you say no?
in marriage? Do y'all like have arguments and
Did you
shit?
hear?
They don't have no argument.
What she say?
They don't.
So here's
Can
my
you
thing.
say
Okay.
no?
That's something I wanted to hit on.
Are you allowed
Pat-
to ever say the word? I don't wait. Are you allowed to ever say the word no to me?
No.
She just said no.
But the word no does not exist as far as what my request is in a household. You can say, well, maybe I can do it a little differently. Can I suggest this? But you cannot say no to me in my household.
Just out of curiosity, what will happen?
If you say no,
Yeah. Never mind. Forget
DV.
it.
seriously, the word no does not exist in my household. You can, as a woman, you should not be saying no. You can propose a different solution. You can try to figure it out. You can say, how about we do this? You can suggest something different. But you should never be sitting there telling me no in my household.
Well,
But they love that shit.
Hmm.
They love that shit.
Lena, didn't you have a question? If not,
I think somebody had answered it. I was just like, do y'all argue in marriage and shit? Like, don't y'all still have a little beef? Like,
Argue what?
I don't know. I'm just saying, in a good marriage, are there arguments?
No.
Oh well, shit.
I'm not about to be arguing with you. Now, I have seen her be like, everybody have like a difficult day. Let's say, for example, she got into a situation with her mother or something like, or she had a rough day. And she might be feeling a little bit, let's just say cranky, right? Somebody can y'all mute? I don't
that
know,
might be incognito.
I don't know who it is.
Yep.
But like, let's just say, for example, you have a rough day or whatever. And so I can sense just by looking at her or the way that she move around or the way she responds to certain things. Okay, hey, come here. Come sit on my lap. Come talk to daddy. Immediately, smile come on her face. Start moving a little different. You know what I'm saying? And it just go from there. Like, I know who you are. I know what it is that you need. And she'll say, well, you don't know what I need. I say, I do. I know what's best for you. Come here. And then it go from there. And it just is what it is. Like, it's not an argument. What is there to argue about? Or if it's something, let's say, for example, Leslie left the refrigerator. Oh, girl, don't worry about that. Come here. Like, and then you just nip that shit in the bud, because most of that stuff is so petty. It's so small and it's so petty that it's not even something to argue about. So it's so easy to solve for most, like 99% of that shit. Most of it is just so dumb, stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say arguing in a relationship period to me is less of a reflection of the relationship per se and more of the actual individuals. Like, if you can't get to a point of having a conversation, even when you disagree, without it being deemed an argument to the point where you would say we argue a lot, then I gotta wonder what's your communication skills, like where are you at with just being able to talk to people and represent your point of view without yelling at somebody, putting somebody down, and receiving feedback.
Yeah, it's not that deep to me. I don't even know how y'all be getting therapy and shit. It's just like, yo, let's have fun. Let's go party.
Let's go party.
Yeah,
Not like
Yeah, let's
party.
go have fun. I don't even, man, look, life is so short. You don't even know what's going to happen on a day-to-day basis. Why am I spending time sitting here going back and forth about something that's not even relevant? Let's go have some fun. Let's go party.
I agree.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.